shutdown mode very quickly. But what's not going to happen is this is not over by a long shot. It really isn't. Let me just... I've got to plug my straighteners in 1 second. Because my beloved daughter has done this to my plug. So yeah, let's just get it out there. I don't care how many people in it. For fuck's sake, you've mugged yourself off, go to bed. Well, that's up to you, isn't it? If that's what you think, that's fine. Bye. Have a nice day. Tam, it's me at my burner. You alright, babes? Right. 1 sec, I'm just plugging my charger in. Oh, that's not gonna work. Oh, where's Doug when you need him? It's not gonna fucking work, is it? No, how am I gonna do my hair? Right, how are we doing? Foes, 257. Okay, we're getting there. Yeah, I'm fine, Leash. Do you know what it is? I think I just got overwhelmed because, like, there was a lot going on for me and I've sat there for hours, and anyone that knows anything about fibromyalgia will know that, like, I can't be what I used to be, right? I've got 2 children that rely on me heavily. I'm now a full-time, full-on mum, yeah? For the last 24 hours, I've sat listening to some of the worst things of manipulation and abuse. It's very overwhelming for me, right? This is not something that I do. It sucks, just been diagnosed. So, like, I've just spoken to a really close friend of mine. A couple of close friends of mine, actually. So, big up to yous for coming. Do you know what just happened there? I got so overwhelmed by what was going on. Are you continuing? Yes, of course I'm continuing. I'm not... Listen, I will never back down. The difference between me now and me as a hunter is I've got issues. Right, I've got fibromyalgia, I've got complex PTSD, I've got EUPD, right? I got overwhelmed just a minute ago by the level and the gravity of what's happened. I've spent hours of my day today doing shopping, doing mum stuff, listening to hours of people that have gone through the most because of this guy, right? Tam, who you used to be wasn't your best self, you are now loved. Thank you so much, Laura. And this is I hope I said your name right, and this is why I love some of you guys, because there's so many of you on here now that were so supportive then, and thank you so much because you understand who I am, right? I have fibromyalgia. I have mod me, thank you, uni student. I actually will get some more mods. Like, my brain went into overdrive then because I'm being attacked from all angles now. I've had my children used. Rach, don't know why you're not modded anyway, what the hell? Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine. Oh, okay, okay, I get it now, thank you. I've just got your message from Messenger. Right, hang on. Let me just sort out my mods quickly. Oh, God, can someone remind me how to fucking mod? See what I mean? I can't even function like this anymore. This is one of the biggest reasons why I came away from social media, because I can't defend myself the way that I used to. And the reason being, I'm just trying to find out how I do it. The reason being is I've got fibromyalgia, like I've said several times. Rach, I'm just coming to you. And because of that, I don't function the way that I used to. But what I am very good at is building evidence against people. I'm good at analysing their behaviours. Like, I'm learning this stuff in university. So whilst I understand that it might be boring for you, for some of you, like, this is how I am not only proving what I'm saying at the moment, but I'm trying to explain it to you in the best way that I can, given that I've got such an awful condition. I don't know how many people understand what happens to fibromyalgia, but it very much affects... Are you from Leeds? Because... Are you from Leeds? You said no. No, I'm not. I'm from Kent. I need to not concentrate on the comments as well, because that was the problem last time as well. Like, I've just spent hours of my time talking to people that I never expected to talk to, right? Fibro fog is real, and I've taken a hell of a lot of medication. I'm going through a lot at home as well. Like, I've got a whole family to run. This is not my scene. So I'm sorry that I'm not bringing you the drama and the old me that used to scream and shout, but my children watch social media now. And Zach is saying to add you. I don't want to add you, Zach. Like, you came for my kid, and you basically asked then for me to retaliate the way that I did. It only started with 1 or 2 people that you'd really gone after, right? And then you come for my children, using somebody that made my life hell. Like just what happened there. Totally zoned out then, lost my train of thought. Like, I need to be able to be calm and stable to be able to get everything out, right? I'm not going to bring you the drama. I'm not going to bring you the old Tam that screams and shouts, the tilly tantrum. Why not confront him face to face? Because I can't do exposures like that no more, Supernova. I am known for going to trolls' doors, right? That's what I'm known for. But do you know what happens every time? It's me that gets affected. It's my life that gets affected. It's me that gets arrested. It's me that goes to court when I've defended myself. And this is why at first I used to like Zach, because Zach used to say all these things and I used to believe in what he was saying. But the fact of the matter is he's not telling the truth. He's not, and he's the one that is trolling and bullying people and taking money from people and being dishonest. So, you know, I found it very overwhelming today. And this is something that I've not involved myself in a very long time. And I've got no extra devices. I'm completely social media unprepared these days, is what I'm trying to say. Not one of these are worth your time. No, 100%. So, like, I can't find my spare devices. I'm trying to protect several people as well as myself at this point. So, I guess what I should have started the live by saying, the live was an absolute disaster, and in all honesty, for those that have followed me for years, you know that wasn't my sort of live, but I just got thrown off, and I've got fibromyalgia, and it's hard for me. This is the real raw me, and that's why I know that when I get it all out, those that matter will know what that person is. I'm overwhelmed. Exactly, Rach. You know me, most of you. You know that I used to be called Tilly Tantrum, and you know why. I don't want to treat Zach like that. I don't want to give him that version of me, because that version of me was a very unhappy, unhealed version of me. I want you to see the raw version of me. I want you to believe what I'm saying, because I say it with passion. I say it with as much honesty as I can, and I do provide evidence. I've shown screenshots this evening of money transactions that he has consistently lied about doing. So that in itself has not been paid attention to, because too many people are busy focusing on the actual drama of it all, when actually what we should be focusing on is what's actually happened. And am I okay? No, I'm not. I'm not okay, because I've got so many people relying on me right now to provide evidence of things that people already know about and give more, but I don't know what more I can give, because these people have not only been bullied into silence, but there are other things going on that means that I can't allow these people to ruin what they have going on for them. Do you know what I mean? Like, the money that Miss Francesca, in all honesty, the money is for so many different things, but I can tell you the pattern of behaviour is normally the electric and gas. It's normally the electric and gas, or he can't pay the rent, and the truth of it is the man's a baghead. He's a fucking cokehead. And it doesn't, I'm sick of sitting here watching TikTokers do absolutely nothing and get paid shitfuls of money for doing nothing. They're not protecting. They're not protecting anyone. They're not giving our children good things to. And I know that I've been responsible for doing some really stupid shit, and I hold my hands up to that. Nobody said that I was perfect. I at no time said that I Miss X Paedophile Hunter have been perfect on social media, but I tell you what I've never done. I've never manipulated no one for money. I never took no money for hunting. I've never been a baghead on live and taking money so I can sniff coke and make a fool of myself. Like, receipts, proof, timeline, keep it simple, factual and to the point. And that's exactly what I was trying to do. But what was happening was, I was then getting overwhelmed with what I've been told with everything, and trying not to forget that I can't say certain things for certain reasons, safeguarding reasons, and I should have come more prepared. You're right, Catherine, and I appreciate everyone and everyone that said that, and that's why I chose to end it when I did, because if I didn't, the old me would have come back out, and I don't want that person. I'm a person that brings facts to the table. I'm a person that's digging and getting a lot of information. And it might well be the worst exposure, but there wasn't actually a full exposure there, was there? And I started the live by saying, straight off the bat, sorry, I need to straighten my hair and I can't get the plug in the wall. He's streaming your voice on his, like, I don't care. I really don't care. Zach's not somebody that I care about the opinion of. He's a horrible person. He really is. He's evil and he's toxic, and he uses survivor stories to make people feel sorry for him. And I don't like those sorts of people. So, right, Daniel, again, people, I'm so pleased that you're making suggestions, and I appreciate them. I really do. But the fact of the matter remains the same. When I came onto the live, I made it very clear that loads more information has come out, and I've also given a brief description of things that I've been told and that's coming. So it all went wrong because these people know what they're doing. The followers know what they're doing. They know me very well. I've been restricted for 10 minutes apparently. Bullying and harassment. So again, trying to silence me. You're not going to silence me. So, like, yes, it's overwhelming. And my friend said to me, Tam, why? Because the old me wouldn't have bothered. I would have gone away, done my evidence, but everyone was relying on me. So do you know what? I gave you an indexation and a star, which is the person that he's talking about that supposedly hands her children over to predators. Is not that person. You should be more outraged that people are saying stuff like that. Do you not find it disgusting? That's not something that would even enter my head. Like, I wouldn't sit here and think, oh yeah, Zach the Brat, he's used his niece or nephew to give to predators. Like, what sort of person puts out shit like that? So anyway, the allegations are there, they're rife, and I'm working through the evidence. I don't know how much more easier I can make that for you. I'm also not going to be bullied into switching. You can point people into the directions of Tilly tapes for all I care, because anyone that matters to me knows the truth behind those tapes anyway. Everybody knows that. I did not expect the gravity of shit that I've come across, but what I'm also really, really hesitant of is letting those people go through it again, because you know what every single one of them has said so far? We've told people and nobody listened, and he's been allowed to continue, and then we've been bullied, harassed, reported social. There's been so many things that's happened, like allegations made, false allegations made. Why is EQ telling him to find them though? Well, the Tilly tapes are... I'm not talking about the fucking Tilly tapes right now. I can't be bothered with it. Honestly, it's not really my scene anymore. He's talking over you. He doesn't want people to hear the real truth. He's so manipulative. Exactly. And he does. He one and only. You've hit the nail on the head. I said this afternoon to several different people. He is what he hangs around with. He is no better than Feisty. EQ isn't on. She's showing nothing. Look, I don't know why people keep mentioning EQ. Me and EQ are fine, as far as I know. Like, I know people like to they like to heighten that argument. The me and your EQ thing, it was over years ago. It was over years ago. I don't have any issues with her now. We're not friends, but we called a truce. And she said this earlier on today. We called a truce. Stop staring between me and EQ. Like, to be fair with you, just lately, like, I've seen a lot of EQ on several of the people that I follow or I like, and she's doing all right. I haven't seen her do any vile things. Like, me and her haven't had a crossword said for ages. There's no need for people to try and shit stir. Shameful he's talking to Feisty and poor Maz. And this is the bit that set me off the most. Like, you literally ripped Maz for the abuse that she suffered. And can I just say, I was one of the people that gave a statement to the police about that, because one of the phone calls that I happened to be on, there was several phone calls that I happened to be on where they were concerned. And I'm sorry, Maz, you did say, Mazza has given permission for me to talk about certain things, just so you know. Because again, I wouldn't be talking about a survivor story without permission. Like, I think this is what everyone wanted me to do, drag loads of people on here and make them come out and say stuff. That's not how it's going to work. I stand in front of them, not with them, okay? No one has asked me to do fuck all. No, in fact, the opposite, if I'm honest with you. A lot of them have asked me not to. They've told me, please don't do this because he's going to do that to you, he's going to bring up this. I don't care. Bring it all up, babes. Do you know, I look at my kids and I just think to myself, why didn't you do the social media thing? Why did you not just leave it alone when you could have done? Nothing anyone can say about me anymore is going to get me in that state ever again. And I'm not going to come out here and start screaming and shouting because you've mentioned my kids. But what I am going to do is take that as a that's how far I can go card. Because you've already gone there with my family, so now I feel like I can go into yours, because clearly you're trying to cover up something. You try so hard, and you always say, yeah, I predicted that they were going to do this and say that, because you know what you've done to people. That's why you can predict it. But you silence them every single time, and it's not going to happen. I'm going to repay the favour. Karma's a bitch, and I'm going to be that karma for you. I'm going to show everybody your contradictions through your videos. It's just unfortunate that the more stuff I find through looking myself on FYP, the more I have to keep digging. There's just so, it's like I've lifted up a rock and then there's been more rocks and more rocks and more rocks. And then I've got hundreds of people in the chat telling me, but we've heard it all before. So what do I do then? Please tell me, what do I do? Because I've got several people that have lost money, that are scared to death, that have been pushed into silence, and I've got creators that have tried to expose as well, and they've been pushed into silence. So what do we do then? What, am I just supposed to sit here and let it keep happening? Not say something? No, that's not me, and it never will be me. You do you and out him. Simple. Exactly that. Like, I'm sorry it wasn't quick enough for you. Do it as a timeline. Oh, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And that's exactly where I was going. But unfortunately, I got really overwhelmed. And I'm just so grateful that people know me well enough to know that. Like, I don't want 1.6 thousand people in here. I want you people in here. The people that I can talk to on a level. The people that can... Alright, if one of you said to me right now, I don't agree with this opinion because of that, I'd let you have your opinion. You're the people that I want to get to, the people that I want to reach, the people that might be talking to him, that might be giving him that opportunity. Like, I'm not Tilly Tantrum anymore. I don't want to be. I don't know how many times people need to be told that. This is the authentic me. The other me is a very unhealed, traumatized person. That'd be the clamp that I took off the car. That's a long story. Like, I allowed those people to get to me on social media, and that's how you know the difference when someone's healed and someone's not. And the fact of the matter is he's clearly doing things and still hiding things and hasn't faced his reality, because I know I keep walking around in circles because I'm trying to focus on what I'm saying, because the first thing he wanted to do was attack my very innocent children who've gone through absolute hell. Like, I don't want to talk about my daughter's story without her permission, but you know, you don't know most of my child's story. So the first thing you wanted to do was something that I consider to be absolutely vile. Now, I'm sorry that I've disappointed some of the people with that, you know, the live isn't being done as quickly as they might want it to, but this isn't something Thank you, Laura. Finally got there. Finally got there. This isn't, that's not me anymore. That's not, I don't want to be that person and my daughter's watching. Okay, that's as simple as that. It's simple as that. So if that's the person that you want to watch, you're in the wrong place. You are. I'm going to put this out slowly. I'm going to put it out carefully. I'm going to think about that person that you used to see used to out people by accident. I used to out screenshots from victims by accident. That is not me, right? That's not who I want to be. Please scroll up and read my question. Matrix. Do you know what we just had? And I'm so glad that I've come back on to use people, the 500 of you that are genuine, whether you like me or not. With all due respect, why are these people coming to TikTok and not going to the police? Right, so I'm going to explain this again, because you obviously haven't heard this. These people did not come to me, darling. Like, this started because I witnessed something that he did which absolutely disgusted me because of who he was defending. He was defending a person that sits with paedophiles, like actual pedlos. He was taking information from that person knowing that their victim of their abuse was watching, and he also exploited that victim and took money from her. And then, because of the situation with that person, everybody's jumped on the bandwagon because Maz dared to be in a relationship. And you took money. Alex Westgarth, that's not the genuine one, that can't be. Well, even if it is you, Alex Westgarth, I've still got the video of you admitting that you cut and edited those tapes. So, you know, everybody saw that. So anyway, back to... Everybody saw you admit that you lied about that, Alex Westgarth, so please carry on. Or you're just trying to jump down Chelsea's neck again, because you did this before, didn't you? Try and suck up to Chelsea. Yeah, don't think I won't play that video where you admitted that you did it all. Go away, weasel. Anyway, Alex Westgarth, guys, the one that helped orchestrate PLM, please make sure you block him because he's a fucking danger. I've also got videos of you abusing women, Alex Westgarth, so I really would shut your mouth if I were you. I've got you abusing that girl, remember the video? Yeah, so I'd shut up if I were you. Anyway, you're not going to get that person from me ever again in your life, and I'm definitely not going to sit here after the response that I just got and force these people to come forward. I literally watched this myself happen. I saw this happen, and I've had enough of watching him do it. Over the last 3 years, I've seen him do this. So many different creators, so many women. It's unreal. It's absolutely unreal, and I'm going to carry on speaking about it and outing all of his shit. All of the shit that he said that makes them look like liars. These people have been attacked badly, and I've not picked that up from them. I've got that from their videos that are out there. The videos that are out there in public. Hi Ames, you alright, babe? One sec. Thanks, Laura, I love you. I'm not angry anymore, Laura. Do you know why? Like, I think... Do you know what? When they were able to trigger me, do you know why? Because they were talking about my kids. And that's my one trigger. Everybody knows that. That's my trigger. But now I've got my kids, and it's been a whirlwind. Like, no one could ever in their lives trigger me to that point again, because I'm so happy just to be a mum now. Like, for me, it's not about... Even now, can you hear my voice going? This is not me trying to cry. This is my voice, my throat actually closing up, because it's like a trauma response. I don't know how to explain it, and that started with the fibromyalgia. So, like, it's almost like something tries to force you not to speak. I can't explain it. Like, that's it. I think people expected the drama, the screaming, the outing of people by accident, and fucked up screenshots. Like, I've got shitloads of evidence. I've shown some of it tonight, and that was the whole point of me starting that live. I have all the evidence. I've spoken to witnesses. I've spoken to people. I've reluctantly spoken back to me. You're not the best at going live. No, I'm not. You're absolutely right, Lily. I'm not. And I've got fibromyalgia, so I can't do why do you think I had to stop hunting as well? Because it wasn't I was getting so muddled. I get muddled up so easily that I couldn't do the exposures. I used to be able to go in a sting and tell everybody from start to finish what that person had said. Like, I've not been on TikTok. I don't use TikTok. Facebook, I've never been good with technology. And my thing is Zach the Brat has come to my attention because of who he associates with and who he gets information for and who he's trolling with. Like, you're helping abuse from an ex-girlfriend to their ex-girlfriend. You are facilitating that. You are facilitating it every single day that you speak to her. Like, I'm a menace with technology. I am. Anybody that watches my stings knows that. I'm not good at that. I'm good at confrontation. I'm good at building evidence packs. Like, what baffles me is the difference between social media, between TikTok social media and Facebook social media, is that everybody on Facebook would know that I like to do the evidence packs this way. Like, I'm picking. I'm not just gonna run through it all and give out all the screenshots. That's not how I work. I'm going to talk about one section, show bits of videos that where he says he didn't obtain the money, for example, and then show the proof that he did get it with the bank statements. That's exactly how I wanted it to go. But what's happened is I've started investigating it all, and I've come across more and more and more. So now I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm overwhelmed. So it's going to take a little bit of help from people, and I've had loads of offers tonight, and it's going to take a little bit of time. Now, if people had just left me alone for a minute to be able to function my brain enough to be able to explain this, it would have gone in a different way earlier on. Me being silly and reading the comments, oh, why can I not find anything in this house? Me being overwhelmed earlier and not focusing like what's happening now has caused it to car crash. So everyone does things differently and people need to respect it. Exactly, FYP clips. So, and what Zach is very good at, and why I've had to approach this so much more calmer than I normally would, is he's very good at making people flip out. Because when people flip out, they forget what they're doing. They lose concentration, they start answering comments, they start screaming and shouting. You're not going to get me to do that. You're not going to get me to that place, babe. But the fact of the matter is I'm still going to prove that you are a lying, money stealing charity thief who manipulates people on TikTok for money. You use your survival story as a way to manipulate people into feeling sorry for you, so you can then extort them for money. And there's no better way for me to put it. So going live is a huge thing. Exactly. And I'm going live as somebody that's been trolled to absolute death. And all day I'm hearing stories from people that have had their children attacked. Now, anybody that knows my story will know that my children and me suffered something similar to this, whereby in 6 months I had over 669 phone calls made to social services because of somebody on social media. I've got a video of Zach the Brat telling his followers to ring social services on innocent people. Now, but for the fact that I can't find who the fuck these people are, this is the things that I wanted to expose, but nobody was giving me a chance. So I now have a lot of people that have seen what's happened today, and a lot of people that respect me enough to know that I am struggling with this, that they're going to help me. So please give me a chance, calm the fuck down, let me breathe and let me sort out the evidence, and can we please just try and give these people a bit of confidence to speak out, because they're not going to come forward otherwise. If what happened just a minute ago happens when they come forward, do you really think that's going to make them want to do it? So I confused that up, I muddled that up, didn't I? What did I just say? I really muddled that up. Like, you know what I'm trying to say though? If what just happened to me on that live happens when they come live, if they want to come and expose it, do you think that's going to make them do that? Because they're going to get called as a liar, or they're gaslighting, or they're manipulating, or they're not. I'm going to risk this, and because you've been nice in the comments, please don't give me an
Hey, darling.
Hello.
Hello, gorgeous. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm a little bit overwhelmed, I'm not going to lie, but I'd rather come on back on and be real about that and, you know, not let them beat me than not say it. So,
I think you've done amazing. I think you've done amazing.
Well, I don't think amazing is the right word, but yeah.
No, in my personal opinion, you've done good, right? Now, what I would say, right, when you are doing exposure, sometimes it's best to turn off the comments.
I know. I feel like I've done, because that's the other thing as well. Unknown. Like for me, this is Claire Duffy. Are you Claire?
Yeah, I am Claire.
Claire, just behave yourself, please, for me.
Well, I'm not bloody bad. Have you not watched me over the last few months? For God's sake.
Well, everyone deserves a second chance. I'm just not here for it. I don't want to hear about none of it.
No, because I think I'm coming up for you to tell you I've watched your exposure, right? And I think turn the comments off, yeah? And focus on what you need to get out there instead of reading the comments, because when you was reading the comments, it was triggering you.
It did. It was triggering. It was because, again, like there was people trying to shit stir between me and EQ. Like people have to understand that I went through a lot on social media, Claire, and you know that.
I was there.
So I just need what I need really from TikTok as well. I need you to understand that there are people that I'm able to contact after watching all of this evidence. And I'm able to say, well, look, people are willing to listen. If anything goes on like today, like tonight, these people are fucking not going to come forward. I'm telling you that now.
Don't forget, Tam, right? We've been on this platform for, 6 years?
Well, I mean, for me on TikTok, it's 3 years, but from Facebook, I mean, altogether, it's been since 2017, so a very long time.
Yeah, but you did come over onto here, so yeah. You've changed a hell of a lot since the last time you was on.
Yeah, but the last time I was on, I was going for a 2.5 year court battle.
Yeah, there you go.
I was going for a 2.5 year court battle, and my social media presence was. I'm doing it now, Laura. My social media presence, i.e., from people like Feisty, who was cozied up with this absolute tool, like they tried to sabotage my children. Being able to be with me, their mum, because they didn't like me. And so what was happening was I was also very, very unwell, and nobody knew how unwell I was, apart from the very people that knew me from before I got unwell. So what's happened is I've regained my sanity. I've come away from social media. My children and me are absolutely happy and living my best life, because believe it or not, when you haven't got your children around you, the only thing you can think about for those 2.5 years is the last time that you shouted at them, or the last time you couldn't be bothered to read them a story. Like, all of those things really affect you. So that me was fighting a battle outside, and inside I couldn't process anything. So I was just constantly fighting to defend myself. Now I don't feel like I have to, because I know that I'm a good mum now. I know that I'm a good person, and nobody on social media is going to tell me otherwise. And if that means I have to stand up and defend what I'm seeing, then so fucking be it. That's what I'm going to do, because nobody else is doing it. Nobody else is doing it.
You know, because you've got your family back, right? If these people don't want to come forward and they don't want to speak their truth, right, this is another way that I'm going to put it to you. If they're not going to come up and speak their truth, why should you actually have their backs? Because I'm going to be honest.
You're not the first person to say that to me today. My friends are absolutely, my hunting friends, people that have known me for a long time, are in the background saying to me, Tam, why are you doing this? Like, you're standing up for people that don't stand up for themselves. No, but I'm not, because they never came to me, Claire. They never came to me. I've seen it for myself, and these people are probably too terrified because of how bad Zach goes. Look what just happened to me in 5 minutes, and I've shown evidence.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, can I just say, I was watching Cam 2 in Evil Queens, and you wasn't slated at all. So the comments that are being mixy, please stop it.
No, I know. And also, Evil Queen stuck up for me earlier on today. So people think I don't know that, and that's the other thing. So I'm also being set into panic station then, because I'm thinking, well, is she? Because people know my history with her. Do you know what I mean?
No, she wasn't. No, she wasn't at all. What she actually said was, Tam, stop reading the comments, because the comments were affecting you. It was yeah. So
No,
if you ever
and
do,
that's crazy, you know. That's so crazy that even EQ knows me that well to know that wasn't my usual me. But I can't control the fibromyalgia. I can't control.
do you know what?
it
Do you know what she
controls me.
said, Tam? She said because you're used to like Facebook rather than TikTok and the way they go in ruthless in the comments,
Yeah.
that you wouldn't be used to it. So you're better off with the comments off, Tam.
Yeah.
Whenever you're doing things like this,
Yeah.
I truly believe you could get
Well,
your truth out.
Where the fuck has this Claire been? Because if this is the new you, I like it. It's a shame that I couldn't have seen this version of you before because I like this Claire.
Big up the Duffy.
Well, big up the Duffy if she stays this way, eh?
Well, listen, I'm going to jump down, my gorgeous, but listen, don't put the comments off, my darling, next time.
No, you're right, and I definitely shouldn't have come on unprepared, and I know that now. But again, look, I don't do TikTok. I forgot how ruthless it can be.
It is.
Leave my
Yeah.
life.
Shut up, Levi. Don't make me start on him.
No, don't. Come on, we're being good, Claire.
No, I like Levi. Levi's my friend. But in regards to this moving forward, Tam, how amazing. You've got your kids back. Christmas is around the corner. You know what? Let them all squalor in their own shite.
Yeah, but that's what I'm bothered about. It's Christmas. Like, it's Christmas, and the things that he's been saying lately are just, it's vile. And I don't see why we have to sit down and say fuck all about it. You're hanging around with a paedophile supporter.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes silence is golden, though, isn't it?
Tam, add me up, baby. Yeah, 1 sec. I'm just doing it now. Well, anyway,
Silence is golden, golden.
I know, and do you know what? I'm a hypocrite because I say it to people all the time. It is golden, but sometimes I just can't keep my mouth shut, and I can't keep sitting down. And do you know what? Who's just like me? My fucking child. My daughter. She is the biggest. I'm gonna save everybody. It's like. So it's obviously a family trait thing because she is exactly the same. We just want to rescue everyone, and I've done it, Dark Hearts.
You've done it for a very long time, but don't you think to take time out for you now?
Yeah, 100%. And this is what I'm trying to explain to people as well. Like, this is not an overnight job. I did say this, but again, there was 1,600 people in there wanting me to go fucking nuts, and I can't do that version of me anymore. I don't want my kids to see that version of me.
Yeah. See, you know me from back in the day. I know you. And you know what, Tam, right? You was never a nasty woman. You wasn't.
I've got a nasty fucking mouth. I've got a nasty mouth, I know that much, but I'm just not up for it. I don't want my kids to think that's
I've got an idea. If he carries on, I will bring my mandem. Me, you, and my mandem will rock up at his house. How about that?
No, Claire, it's not even worth doing that anymore. Do you know, if I could get away with doing that, I would have been doing it years ago again. Like,
Do it. Come on, Tam.
no.
Tam's babe, do you know what I'm going to say? I am so glad to see you back, right? I only knew you were being Cam too because I recognised your voice. And unfortunately, see that little brat is sat there clout chasing and he can come for me as much as he wants because I've known you for 6 years. You do your research, you prepare yourself, and you are fucking damn well prepared. And anybody that has sat there and come at you tonight to go, get live, you can't expect anything less other than to be a bit tongue-tied with things, mate, and a bit foggy. Do you know what I mean? With everything going.
And again, it never even occurred to me until my friend said, like, my friend Lenny said to me, like, Tam, you are overwhelmed. I knew it straight away. I don't even know what happened, but something happened or something was said, and I just went into shutdown mode. And it could have been something as silly as someone from their side saying, we'll just get on with it, or you know, we'll just put out the evidence. Well, no, actually, because I can't just do that. Do you think that we do that as paedophile hunters? Like, come on.
No,
I think you've done amazing. I just think that there was some triggers in the comments, and that's what I think it was.
And I do also think that it was his people trying to put me off, because again, there's been 3 or 4 people that I've spoken to today that have all said the same thing. He sends in his people. after them, and then it becomes they retreat. So he's using the same tactics. So that's why I thought, you know what, I'm going to listen to my friends. I'm going to come off, speak to them. How much you prepared for Feisty? Exactly. When I did Feisty's exposure, I had every person written down. I had every victim, all their story, what she did, bank statements, people that would come and speak out. It's not going to happen overnight with this guy. There's so much of it. Guys, there is so much of it. Like, there's so much. I can't tell you how much there is. Like, there's so much of it. I don't know where to start.
This is why he's doing what he's doing, okay? You know what his form is. Exactly. You know he's a brat. You know he goes out there with the mentally unstable and the unstable alcoholic people out there because they've got clout chasers too. Yeah. No disrespect, and I don't care who comes at me for this. Nobody on this platform knows who I am and knows that I'm connected. And this is the other thing. Immediately, I want to kick you both off because I'm just like, wait, you're going to end up getting them in shit as well.
No. Are you mad? I ain't scared of him. I'm not scared of no one. You know me, Tam. Come on.
I'm going to say as well that there was at least 2 big creators that everybody knows that I know, and I'm going to say no more than that to give them away, that's even said to me tonight, Tam, please don't. Like, please don't do this to yourself because he's going to do it all. I don't care. Drag it all back up again. Do it all again.
I was sat there watching. I was sat there on a back up watching his. Literally, I could hear everything. I could see the people coming over into yours at the same time. I was sat there watching. Hence why I said, if you need a mod, add me. Like, you've known me for years, obviously, off of TikTok, in different places. Like, you know who I am. Do you know what I mean? But, like, this is why they are scared, and this is why they are digging and going back as far as Tilly tapes and things like that. Because
they want me to be triggered. They want me to stop. So
yes,
I need to be able to maintain myself at this point in order to get this out. So all I'm asking everyone to do is just be patient with me. Yeah, I'm working on my own on this one as well. Can't be threatening to go to people's houses though. Who threatened to go to anyone's house? I didn't threaten that.
And if you're talking about me, it's a joke in general. It's just a little joke about Mandem.
To go to anyone's house.
It's banter. It's banter.
Because Zach's threatened to go to people's houses. Zach was talking about him knowing my address earlier on today.
No, Lizzie, it's talking about Mandem and it's a joke, it's banter. Don't take it too serious, love.
Yeah, you probably missed it. It is in the sense of back in the day, we used to talk about things face to face and deal with it instead of using social media and clout chases to push the narrative instead.
And what about the facts? Okay, so what are your opinions? You've chosen to come on this, so now I'm going to ask you. What is your opinion about the fact that several big creators have also tried to do these awarenesses live and it's backfired on every single last one of them? Is that not suspicious?
The thing is though, Tam, when you're doing these type of exposures, which is quite a big thing. Everyone's sitting on the edge of the seat waiting, right? Yeah. Now, I'll say it once again. Forget what other people are saying. You come with your sense. You come with your truth. Yes, it's not going to be easy to take down because, like you said, you pulled a rock up and there's rock after rock.
Like you wouldn't believe. Like, and I've tried, and there's been people that I've contacted. I'm working alone on this, by the way. People don't realise I cannot prove the conversation.
And T, I think you should remember as well, the first thing they're going to go for is the one thing that's going to hurt you the most that you've gone through, which is the kids. Yeah, like you are a damn good mum as well. You know, you have done everything in your power to
I don't know many parents that have gone through what I've gone through and won in court. I do that for a living now. I do that. It's not even for a living. I do it voluntarily, right? Well I've had 10 kids taken back home this year. What have you done?
Keep your cards close to you, babes.
Yeah.
Keep them cards close to you. They don't need to know what happens in your personal life. This is a platform. This was made for kids originally. Do you know what I mean? And this is the thing.
There's nothing to tell in my personal life. The fact of the matter is I've proven everybody wrong over and over again. Like, they've already started using my kids, which I predicted yesterday. I literally said to a couple of people yesterday, the first thing that they're going to say is this, the next thing is going to be the bride, and then they're going to... They've come up with a new story about my children now because they can't say that I lost my kids no more. Can they?
What, Tam, don't you think, right, that you're the winner in this?
Oh, because I'm not the person with a platform. I'm going home to my real life at the end of the day. You're still going to try and defend yourself for the next week.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm not doing
Right.
it this time.
I'm going to drop down, but Tam, nice to see you. And guess what?
Yeah,
Keep
nice.
doing you.
Yeah, and you, first. You sound a lot better now. I'm not going to lie to you.
Bloody hell, big up the Duffy for once in a
I
life.
know.
Okay,
Pick
Mike.
it up.
All right. Listen, nice to speak to you, my darling. Maybe look at doing it in the new year. Gorgeous.
Yeah. Well, I don't intending it being that long, but yeah, you never know.
You never know. All right then. Peace out. Have a lovely evening.
All right, I'll speak to you soon.
I'll come in the comments.
All right. Evie.
Hello, T. Yeah, no, I just wanted to jump up and be like, whoa, I've come on, like, and just, I see you being counted, and I was like, what the hell's going on here? What's the drama?
Yeah, Laura, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not being funny, and I got, well, you know me, I was there before, you know, with it, like, but T, honestly, like, just ignore, they're gonna come for the first thing that's gonna trigger you and get you rowdy and get you hyped up so they can go, look, she's doing what we're doing.
That's the reason I came off, because A, it wasn't productive, and B, the less productive it got, the more likely I am to snap. Now, like I said, I had unhealed conditions that I did not know about for a long time during my social media career. So I think that what's happened is people have expected me to go all fucking out. But no, that's not that me was the traumatized me. That me wasn't factual at all.
You're grown now.
The me I am now is I want to show you bit by bit. I want to explain to you bit by bit. I want to show you the videos where he's what he said to explain away whatever's been put out there. But you know, when you've got hundreds of people saying, well, we've seen it all before, like at that point my brain was like, do you know what, fuck this then. Why am I wasting my breath? But do you know what, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not letting these people down, because I know by the responses that I've had that these people have been bullied into silence, and it's fucking not on. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I don't care. You talked about my children. You threw the first punch when it comes to that. So now it's game on. I'm not going to back down now. And no one's going to bully me into that. You're not going to use EQ to fucking wind me up. You're not going to use my children. Do you know why? Because I don't need anyone to tell me what sort of parent I am. My children tell me. Like, they're the only things that really used to make me triggered before. And it's not happening now. It's really not.
And that's why they're bringing up everything that they think they can have on you as dirt in the past and sit there and use it against you at the minute. Do you know what I mean? Is because that's all they've got on you right now, T. Is because you have grown, you've calmed, you know, you've learned, you've done the things that you need to do, and you've grown as a person. They don't like that.
If I didn't come back on it tonight, they would have thought they'd won. And seeing him laugh at what's been said about him just proves to me that you are an absolute scumbag. I'm sorry, you are. Rather than actually coming to try and, you know, you played for the kids straight away, just like I knew you would.
It's madness, isn't it, when it comes to the big creators on there, and the first thing that they always go for is the collateral damage and go for the kids.
Exactly.
What are kids like? Do you know what I mean? It's one thing sitting there like body shaming somebody about how they are as a person, how they look, but why go for kids, man? Like that just shows you got no like.
And again,
no
the body shaming,
intelligence.
like, I watched him, like I said, I've watched him previously, right? So he used to get upset when people used to talk about the way he looked. So now he's lost all of his weight, and in my opinion, it didn't do him any justice. And I don't think he's a bad-looking guy. I think he's actually quite good-looking. But the level of weight loss that you've lost, and then to fat shame, A, you don't look great yourself, not going to lie to you, and B, like, how are you even talking about me when I've lost my own weight? I lost 10 stone by myself. What did you lose?
But this is the thing, isn't it? To sit there and actually sit there and pick on someone for something that they're actually doing, which is a positive thing, which is working on their self-healthy. Like, to sit there and start singing about you needing salad and stuff, like, they ain't seen your fridge. You open your fridge like, what? Oh my God, yes, you got salad in there, big deal. Guess what you called it?
Again, you're knocking my mobility issues. You're knocking my disability issues. Like, there are several conditions that I have, and the reason that my weight is the way that it is. And yes, Jamie, big Jamie, you are handsome, my bro. You are definitely handsome. Evie, I'll accept you on, but just be aware that you're putting yourself in danger. Sorry, I got so distracted by big Jamie then.
Listen, T, I've already been in danger by the big people on there. There's one on here, I'll inbox you and tell you all about it. I've already been like targeted by one already, and I just laughed.
But I just think, again, like, look at the people that I actually do talk to that are my friends, and look at the people that he's associating with, Feisty, Ange. Like, do you think I've been friends with these people for so long for no reason? I'm actually a really nice person. I know I've got a lot of bad videos about me and a lot of gossip about me. I love you too, Big Daddy. But I'm actually.
Who hasn't got gossip about him, though, T? Come on. Who ain't got gossip about him? There's gossip about me out there at the end of the day from the Hunter's world.
Mind you, I do keep saying I'm actually lying now to you all, so I'm doing a Bazak the Brat here. I did lose 10 stone, yeah, that's a fact, but I stopped going to the gym a little while ago. I had a bit of a, every now and then I have a bit of a ruck, yeah. So I've actually not lost 10 stone now because I've gained some of it back, which is showing in my face. But it's fine because I'm going back to the gym tomorrow, so definitely not bothered by the fat comments anymore because I feel great these days, not going to lie to you.
So beauty comes from within, babes. It's not on the surface. It's from inside.
I know that, and the fact that that's the first thing that he uses is ironic as fuck. But yeah, and like, there's been other creators that I've really wanted to say. Well, I've literally heard you doing this to them. Like, I've heard you do the videos of them recently, and I can't because I feel like I'm going to highlight them then. Do you know what I mean? So you just got to bear with me because I just don't know where to start with it all. But I do need extra help because I'm not a social media bod anymore. I don't have devices laying around everywhere anymore. So I need people just to bear with me and just give me some slack. I've got kids, I've got a life, I've got a partner that works, I've got dinner that I haven't even cooked tonight because of this all, and I've got loads of conditions that I need to work with at the same time. So sorry that I disappointed anyone, that I didn't come on screaming and shouting and doing my normal bullshit, but this is a proper investigation about somebody that does manipulate for money and uses people for money. And I wanna blow every excuse that he has ever used, because there's hundreds of them. Leave our dogs alone. What? Leave your dogs alone? What is he talking about? Jamie, what are you talking about? Hey, pedos, leave our dogs alone. What? I don't get it. Sorry, what?
Song. He's singing you a song too.
I don't know.
Teacher, leave them kids alone. He's replacing the words.
Oh, right. Okay. Hey, pedo. For fuck's sake. Honestly, my life is like a car crash these days. I cannot do right for doing.
I've got one for you. Hey, clout chasers, leave our counts alone.
I know. But anyway, there is so much I could say, but I need to go through it bit by bit, and I really want to, believe me, I do, but it ain't worth putting out there unless I can prove it, because he's very good at manipulating the situation and very good.
You know what to do, T. You know how to do it. You've done it before. This is something that you used to do as a professional. Don't let anyone bully you and back you into no corner. Don't matter how many hundreds come at you. You sit there and do things when you're ready and you've got a team behind you that you trust, more importantly, and do things in the right way when you've got that evidence behind you in an order.
You know what? I feel sorry for my mods as well, because I've not even, normally they'd be all in a group chat and we'd all be discussing it, but because of the level of shit that this is going to cause, I've kept them all out of it. I'm doing it by myself. Bun the Dinlos, innit? Bun them. They get scurfed anyway, as you well know. Like, I am not the one to play with. The fact is that there are a lot of people that I've got to be careful of, and I don't want to be putting vulnerable people in a bad position. I don't want to reignite old wars between people. What I want to do is show people, and unfortunately tonight I failed massively, and I can't apologise for that enough. Is Zach who is bestie with Gracie? I'm not bringing Gracie into it. Just leave her out of it. It's not.
I don't think you failed here. I think you did the best that you could with the circumstances you had at hand at time, love. And I think you need to be a bit harder to yourself with the fact that social media is like you said, it's a nasty place to be. There's lots of pressure, there's manipulation and other things there. Do you know what I mean? You've not failed. You're doing the best that you can.
If I could out everything that I was told to say, I'd love to. I would honestly love to, but it's not worth me putting these people at risk, and it's not worth me putting myself at risk. either. I blame Big Jamie. So what I've been doing instead is I've been looking at videos. I have failed, you're right, I have. And it's fine, I don't mind failing. I'm a big enough woman to own my failures, but you know what? That always makes me a better person when I get back up again. So, you know, like I said,
Yeah.
there's been so much that I could say and put out there and whatnot, and I started doing it earlier on. I got very overwhelmed by it and then went into protection mode, because at this point I'm starting to show people some of the stuff that I've got and they're telling me it's not good enough or they've seen it before. That makes me want to protect myself, and it makes me want to protect the person that's giving it to me, because what are they going to say next? Like, they're already accusing people of lying about the situation, or me like exaggerating the situation, or whatever it is they're saying about it, because I've not even listened to it. I'm not going to either.
The thing is, Tom, if they don't know it, they'll just make it up anyway, darling, won't they?
Yeah,
Because there's some
exactly.
horrible, horrible, horrible people.
And again, is it worth me putting all of these people out? This is what I've got to consider. I'm a safeguarder first and foremost.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot put, for the sake of my likes and my views and my follows and exposure, I cannot just go around putting people's stuff out. Like, it doesn't
No.
work like that. I've got to make sure that I can do it all for a start. And I've had so much information come through. I'm only a one-man band, bro.
Yeah.
Chance.
Right, T, I'm going to drop down, babes, but I'll give you an inbox, okay?
Yeah, no worries. Thank you.
No worries, babe.
Thank
The
you.
thing is, as well, when people are talking, it's like Chinese whispers, isn't it?
Yeah, of course.
Like, they add a bit on and add a bit on, or they just listen to part of what you're saying, and then they add their own bit to it.
Yeah,
Oh, there's some evil people.
The reason that I used to like Zach is because when he would say this sort of stuff, I'd be like, yeah, do you know what? That's so true. That does happen in social media. So what
Yeah.
people need to understand is, right now, I'm trying to disprove what he said. Like,
Right.
he's somebody that has put out so much information about all of these people and made them the bad guy, that I've got to disprove everything that he said. And
Yeah.
I've got to do it without putting them at risk too. And
Yeah.
I paid her money to keep quiet. Well, how would that happen when I'm not the decoy? So again, why are you talking about things that you don't know about? I was never the decoy. I don't speak to the predator. So how would I bribe a predator on a sting that didn't belong to me?
How ridiculous. Somebody paid money to keep it quiet. How ridiculous. At the end of the day, it's just
on
a
my
bloody
page.
platform.
The sting that they're referring to, that Alex Westgarth made up, is on my page. You can go and have a look. It's Team Impact. So anyway, come back when you've got facts, yeah? Anyway, back to the point. Like, it's just not going to happen overnight. I've got fibromyalgia. People are just going to have to bear with me. Like, I wasn't going to come out and just start putting loads of shit out and not having not having victims that can come forward and say so. And that's what I tried to say this evening, but it just went all wrong. And I got overwhelmed. So it is what it is.
Oh, never mind, darling. Never mind. You're doing the best thing, though, Tom.
Of course, because I've got to put other people other than myself first.
Yeah.
It's not about how I
Yeah.
feel about it. It's about how they feel about it as victims.
Yeah.
So, and like I said, some of these people don't even want to talk right now because of it. And it's because of the reaction that I got this evening. You know, every person they've tried to go to, every creator they've tried to go to that has tried to help them has been pushed into silence. So me being me, I'm like, well, I don't need to worry about that, because I'm not going to get pushed into silence, because I'm not a creator. I'm not somebody that needs my platform. This is not my full-time job. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep digging. And to be honest with you, do you know what I think I might do? Something similar to what Fact Freak does. Or maybe I should ask him if he can help. I don't know. I mean, I don't know where he sits with anything like this, so please don't go running to him. He's not said anything. Like, but something similar to that. Like, these are all the things that I've promised that I would say. And I think if it can't be done on live, then maybe I should just create a whole video of the things that he said. I've got plenty of videos, like I said, that I've found on social media about him that clearly shows his evidence, but I've just got to contact certain people, especially where the court and the prison stuff's concerned, the hotel in Leeds that he robbed, the charity stuff. Like, I've got all of this to go through, and it can't be done in 24 hours. And then people are telling me, well, we've seen it all. So what do I do then? Do I carry on doing it, or do I not? We're talking about Zach the Brat.
Well, I mean, it's entirely up to you. I mean, how do you feel about it? What does your gut instinct think?
My gut instinct, and to be honest with you, I predicted this about him ages ago. My gut instinct about him is that he's horrible. He's a horrible human being. I think he's lying about his stories. I think he's lying about a lot of things that he says has happened to him. And I'm on the virtual road of proving it, but it's just when and how.
Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, they're going to have a good memory to be a liar.
Exactly.
And unfortunately, there's not a lot of people got good memories.
No.
They keep dropping themselves into it. And the thing is, as well, there's so many knives goes in people's backs. I would never do anything like that. I would never do anything. And you know what it is? You turn your back and that's it. The knives are in and they're twisted.
Yeah, funny enough.
There's some horrible people.
A couple of people say as well that even that's happened. Like they've gone to someone, and again, all this stuff I can tell you has happened, but I can't show you right now that's happened.
Yeah, yeah.
So like they've gone to certain people. Those certain people have backed them for a little while. Zach the Brat's people have started on them, and suddenly they've turned on them too. So it's just a little bit more serious than I anticipated, and that is my bad. Like, my bad. I see him going at someone yesterday. I've seen him going at my friends only a few weeks ago as well, on top of it all, saying shit about their grandchildren. And then I've accidentally stumbled on all of this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's like...
Like Daphne's just saying, no disrespect, Tam, but would it not help if you got someone that you trust? How do you know who to trust, though? Exactly,
and that's the other problem I've got. Like, so many people right now could be coming to me, or, you know, again, no one's come to me, I've actually gone to them. But so many people right now could be in my inbox saying, Zach's done this to me, Zach's done that to me. I can't just come on here and go, this person said this, that person said that, because...
You've got to have the facts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the first thing he's going to say is, no, I haven't done this, that and the other. So I need to be able to show you guys that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This doesn't happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight.
And the thing is, how is he going to admit to things after a couple of months ago what he was like?
Exactly.
He didn't know if he was Arthur or Martha, did he?
You're right, darling.
You know, he didn't know where he was. He was going through a bad place, and I get that. But how
do we all need to see it, though? Do we all need to... Look, I have bad times. I've got trauma.
Of course we do. Of course we do.
Am I on TikTok getting sniffed up and pissed up and calling people the N-word or the S-word, or, you know, or terrorising?
It was disgusting, to be quite honest.
No, you're just a scumbag.
Absolutely disgusting he was.
You also don't want people saying he's done stuff when he hasn't. Exactly. Because, again, this is the other reason why I used to watch him, because I used to think, yeah, he's telling the truth, because that's happened to me. But he's very clever. He knows that about people. He knows that that's the reason that people believe him. And I'm here to prove that that's not true, that he's not telling the truth. And actually, this is a pattern of behaviour from when he was a young child. People need to be questioning things that they heard. Now, I'm only just getting some of this information, so I've not gone through it all yet, but people need to be questioning the things that they heard on a particular live feed coming from people. You should always listen to the people that are close to them, family members, friends.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, unless it's an ex-partner, you shouldn't be listening to ex-partners, but, you know, I'd be a bit dubious about listening to people's mums, dads, and whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I'd never go on social media and talk about my kid unless there was a fucking reason.
You don't bring children into it. You don't fight a war with children.
No, but he's clearly very concerned and very triggered for him to do that. So all you're doing is making me think, well, I've got more to look into. Like, there's just so much of it, and I really and truthfully, I should stop doing the live feeds until I've got it all together. And I knew that was going to happen tonight. But, you know, I'd already said that I was going live. And the other thing is, yesterday I said that I was going to go live yesterday and didn't go live yesterday either, because it was all coming out then too.
Yeah.
So,
you know, as well, I don't know if you find this as well, but I find that there's a lot of sweet and innocent looking people, and they're the worst ones.
Yeah.
You know, they lie through the back teeth.
As well, with the good sob stories. I've noticed that.
Yeah, definitely. They lie through their back teeth, they turn everything around, so they're the victim, you know, and everybody else is the bad people. And, you know, I mean, I've warned 2 or 3 people about somebody because, like, I saw straight through it.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, you know. And I says, watch. I says, I'm warning you now. I says, I'm telling you, there's something. And sure enough, it's happened.
Yeah.
It's happened to 2 or 3 people. And it's not on, you know, because people, as you know, we've been through traumas, we've been through not trusting people, you know, and you get close to people. And then all of a sudden, that's it, they've stabbed you in the back as well.
No, exactly. And I've tried to avoid all of that. Like, this is why I've not dragged anyone into it to help me to look into it. Like, just sound like that lady in the Royal Neighbour. The Royal Family, the neighbour. Oh, they're saying that you sound like someone from that programme, The Royal Family. But anyway, yeah, I'm very conscious as well that certain things that nearly got exposed the last time, everybody went into absolute uproar over. So, and actually, if people would actually listen to what had been said properly and heard those people's side of events properly, I think the result would have been a lot different. But this guy cannot keep getting away with abusing his mods the way that he does. Like, and to be honest with you, they're the most silent ones at the minute. If the ex-mods and people that have been involved in this stuff that I've seen in the videos want to come forward, because I want to stress again, they haven't. But if you do want to, please hit me up. Just give me a chance to show everyone. Give me a chance. I know you've been let down before and people have called you liars before, but I really believe that we can do this time.
Yeah, yeah.
There's so much coming out, it's unreal.
It's disgraceful, son. And these are grown-up people, man. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
I can't believe so many people are willing just to let things go and think that it's all right just to let people get away with that stuff. It really disturbs me. And it actually proves to me why I came away from it all in the first place, because it doesn't matter what I say or who I try and warn about people just let it happen like it's normal. Yeah. Or maybe I'm just too old, and maybe I just fucking, I don't know, maybe it's just me, maybe I'm just too old for this game now, and I've got to accept that the world doesn't work this way anymore. I don't know.
Well, the thing is, the way I look at it as well, Tam, is not everybody's like ourselves.
Both need to let it go. I'm not going to let it go. I'm not going to let it go. I think that there should be an exposure on him as much as possible, and these things should come out as much as possible, because I'm sorry, I can't sit there and watch people keep getting in trouble with their children. It actually really disturbs me. May I ask why his mods have been mods for so long and still not gone against him? Well, that's not true. That's actually
a few gone against him.
There's been quite a few that have gone against him. This is what I'm saying. This is how he manipulates people into people that weren't watching. That it's all fake, or you know, he's just had a bad couple of mods, or you know, there's always a story with him, and that's what I wanted to prove. But unfortunately, my bad, I couldn't find my other phone. I don't know what the fuck's happened to it. Why should you leave it? He's got away with so much. Exactly my point. And I know that I've got the following to do it. Like, if everybody stands against him at once, we can do this. I know we can. I've done it before against big people. Like, I just don't need, what I don't need to do is go off the rails, and that's what I'm not doing. They don't like that. They want me to go off key, and I'm not doing it. I'm not embarrassing myself, and I'm not embarrassing my children. I want to speak factually. I want to show evidence, and if I can't,
right, Rachel, karma does come eventually.
Yeah, and Rachel, like anyone that's ever come up against me, they fall flat on their faces every single time.
The thing is, because like you can prove them wrong, you know, and it's, I don't know,
He always seems to be able to, I don't know, I'm still trying to work that out, because I've had to go through so many videos of things that he said, but like the majority of the videos that I've got are him saying where he predicts every single person's what they're going to say when they out him, this, that and the other. That's because there's been a lot of people that have come out and said stuff about him that he's managed to shun.
Yeah.
I know, exactly. I always come with receipts. I'm not just going to run with bullshit.
No.
But I'll tell you what.
Well, what's the point?
What would have happened? What would have happened tonight is those people that might have come forward now because they saw how much support I had originally.
Yeah.
Might not want to now because of how quickly that went left. Do you know what I mean? So
There's a lot of people as well, like, make the balls for other people to fire,
yeah.
don't they?
I mean, I do need to go and speak to some of these bigger creators. Again, I do feel like if their communities all came together at once about this, because there was a few of them. There's not just one or two. There's a few.
Oh, no, there's quite a lot.
But they always get called to click or always get accused
Yeah.
of being this, that and the other. Like, and can I just confirm as well that none of these people have come to me. Like, I also had comments about one that sings a lot. That's all I can say. They've
Yeah.
got beef. I haven't had a chance to go and even speak to her about it. But I'm going to let the trolls do what they do best and let them run around thinking they've won while I carry on digging out the rest of it. That's all I can do.
Good on you, girl. Good on you, girl.
That's all I can do for now, and that's all I want to do, to be honest with you. Because I also don't want to bring too much hate on to too many different people.
Yeah. I must admit, mind Claire Duffy did well tonight.
Yeah, that was quite a shock. I'm so used to her feistiness, didn't realise that she had a soft side, and I'm joking.
No, I watched her on a live a few weeks ago, and honestly to God, Tam, she was absolutely fantastic. She was amazing.
Yeah? What was it about?
I mean, I've always liked Claire. You know, besides we've had our ups and downs, but that doesn't matter. I've always liked her.
To be fair.
But, you know, maybe, like us, she's been through a bad time, rough time.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know, and
And believe me, when it comes to Zach the Brat, I've given him that benefit of the doubt too. But I'm sorry, there's going through bad times, and then there's abusing your power and your position as a social media bod.
yeah, definitely. But, I mean, Claire just, anything that anybody asked, she told them truthfully. She was absolutely amazing.
Well, I must have missed that, so... But then I miss most things on TikTok. This is what makes me laugh. They think that... I have been sent... I just want to say as well, please don't send me videos of anything that anyone is saying that's bad about me, because I just don't care.
No, I know.
I don't want to see it. I've learned over the last year that if I can't see it, that it's not happening, then I won't care about it, will I? So, you know, I don't want to see any of it. I'll address what I think needs addressing at the time. There's no point in worrying about any of it. It's
You're
all
right,
about-
Kate Walls. Yes, you're right.
What's that?
Oh, Kate Walls is just saying from Claire has went into Pearl's live. She settled down because she got everything out and told everybody everything.
Yeah, and look,
Yeah, she's doing very well.
I'm not one to talk, and I can relate to someone like Claire.
Yeah.
Because there have been situations and videos, as people well know, where I've said things that I should not have said. I'm not saying that what she said's right or whatever, because I don't really know the gravity of it all. Again,
We all say things that we're not supposed to say and we forget, don't we?
100%. When you trigger someone into that's been involved in narcissistic abuse or whatever, DV, like you create a reaction called reactive abuse. So I don't know Claire's story. I don't really want to emphasise that this is Claire's story because it might not be, but all I'm saying is that there's always a reason for people's behaviours. And doing psychology for the last 3 years has taught me that. Like,
And the thing is as well, you know, like everything else, you do not mention people's children.
no, exactly.
It's just, or even putting bloody photos up of them, absolutely disgusting.
I mean, you also don't lie about your survival stories, and if I sat
No,
up
you
and
don't.
told you some of the lies that I know that he's told, you'd absolutely be disgusted. But again, I need to go through all the videos to make sure that that's exactly what's being said. I'm not just going to sit here and say, hey,
Oh, no,
this, that, and the other.
You're
Like,
not that sort of woman anyway, are you? You know.
no. And do you know
such a
what? I
lady.
wouldn't have even gone into any of that if he hadn't mentioned my children, but now I will.
Yeah.
Because, do you know what? If you're going to mention my kids, I'm going to dig up your family shit. Simple as that.
Well,
No.
anybody can say whatever they bloody like about me, but mention my children or mention my family, and I'll go for you. I'll have you.
Exactly. Having to
I
ask
really,
a
really will,
12-year-old
because it's got nothing to do with them.
to
If you've got
confirm
beef with me,
whether-
you know.
whether she's been taken out on a sting. Like, do Do you know how ridiculous that is? That I've got to fucking get my 12-year-old to confirm to you guys that I've never involved my kid in anything to do with sexual exploitation. Like, where does that even come from? Why the fuck would you say something so disgusting anyway? Beyond
I know.
me. Like,
Yeah.
it's all going to come out anyway.
Of course it is.
I do have proof that he's lying. I've got direct proof, but never mind. Like I said, I don't know why I need to keep repeating myself. I've already said to you, do you see what I mean? This is exactly the reason why I go off key, because I can't. People say things that I've just said. Like, I've just literally said that I've got evidence of certain things, but things
Yeah.
need to be gone through. People, places, times, dates, all of these things need to be gone through before I can just expose it all or put people at risk. Like, there are real people with real lives and real children and real problems behind all
Involved,
this
yeah.
stuff.
And how many times have you got to repeat yourself?
I don't know. Look, the one good thing that's come out of today is that I'm going to get some help with the videos and stuff.
Good,
From
yeah.
my hunting people, so that's the next step. The next step, like I said, is to carry on going through it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not going to respond to that comment, because we've just literally had this conversation. I don't want to repeat myself over and over again. I'm not a parrot.
There's no way that would happen, Char. No way.
No. Like, the things that I've spoken about and given details of on the live feeds, I have got proof of. So the difficulty of it is some of the proof needs to be completely gone through before I can 100% say it is, because people like Zach will use manipulation tools like this didn't happen, that didn't happen, and then people then debunk the whole thing. So I need to go through all the things that he's also said did not happen, because there are videos that backs up or literally contradicts what he said.
Yeah, everything.
Like, it's not an overnight job, and I'm one person, and I've got a family, and I've got children, and
Yeah.
I've got a partner. Like, and quite frankly, I'm not here to fucking entertain no one. I'm here to protect people from going through the same shit that he's put everyone else through.
Exactly. Yeah.
So if you can't understand that, then that's not my problem. That's you lot. That's
Their problem. Yeah.
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 It is what
Yeah.
it is. I'm sorry that I'm not satisfying anyone's need for drama. That's not me.
Well, that's all it is, isn't it? You know.
No, 100%
That's
it
what
is.
they love.
Exactly.
I mean, I need to give you a message anyway, Tom. Since you were in Miss Red's,
Yeah.
because I listened to you in Miss Red's, and I requested you as friends, and we're friends now.
Yeah, and that's the
I
other
need
thing I've
to-
got to do this week. I need to book
Just tell me when
something.
you're ready.
No, I will be. So this week, the children are with their dad this week, so I've got plenty. I'm literally going to be going through my messages. Now I've got to try and figure out how to get through the messages without all the other stuff coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to go through my messages basically and book in these people and try and sort these videos out. But it's all going to be done
Cats
in-
and rats. It's not just focusing on your own family. It's things that's being said about you, and lies that's being told.
Yeah, and watching people that I care about.
And
being
this
ripped-
is Tam's
being ripped
job,
to
what
shreds.
she's doing, safeguarding.
This is what I do. This is what I do. I expose wrong'uns, and that's what he is a wrong'un. He's an actual wrong'un. I'm sorry. I don't even want to go into it right now, but you just trust me on this. I'm not just saying it for the fucking sake of it. I don't have a social media platform. This is not my thing. So what people need to be asking is why I would waste my time if it wasn't a real thing that needed to be said.
Yeah.
And the fact of the matters remain the same. He is a manipulator, and people need to be careful about sending him money. People need to be careful about listening to his sob stories too.
He's a bully.
He's a bully, and you know, he's made allegations, serious allegations about several people, including his own family members, that aren't true.
Cats and rats, excuse me.
Yeah, that's true. Gemma.
I'm part of the problem.
I don't think who's that. What was said?
You're part in
Wait a minute, make sure you read the comment properly.
justify wasted energy. if you're not going to say anything positive, if you're not going to say any true things, just get stuffed, will you?
Yeah, Tamara's had to clear her name and safeguard our children. Exactly. Like, I wasn't expected to him to run around the internet saying that my children were exposed to sexual content. Like, please just give me a break, really. I'm so tired of hearing the word trauma coming out of his mouth. I know, Lulu. Like, we've all got fucking trauma, babe. Stop fucking using it to manipulate people. And that's what he's done in these messages. I've got so many messages. It's unreal.
Problem. Cats and rats. Stupid twat.
It's all going to come out. I just need to work out how to do it.
Yeah.
And clearly live feeds are not for me anymore. This is a positive reply to you. Do better with your life. Do better with your real life. Well, what makes you think I'm not doing better with my real life? What do you know about me that makes you think that I'm not doing better with my real life? This is what I mean. Like, you talk shit. You people talk shit. You really
My
do.
real life is absolutely excellent, thank you.
I know. So
I've
is
got a
mine.
really good life.
I'm so busy that I can't even watch TikTok. So
It's not very often I come on now, Tom, to be quite honest.
yeah, exactly that, Magic Mushroom. I agree with you. I agree. It was very unprepared and it was very erratic in the end, but that's not something I can help, unfortunately. Hope everyone's well tonight. Yeah, we are all okay.
Yeah, we're good. We're great.
Spending time investigating a random on TikTok is not positive. Okay, do you not understand what I do? I don't think you understand what I do.
It's a freaking job, man. Stupid head. Yeah, your ears.
Yeah, it's kind of my forte, darling. I've worked in healthcare my whole entire life. I volunteer getting children back from social care and helping the mums and the parents that have lost them, because that's what you're supposed to do. I expose predators. I'm also in university learning criminology and psychology and about to do forensic psychology so I can learn about perpetrators and abusers. So this is pretty much my forte.
And you do it well.
So
You do it very well.
I investigate wrong-uns. That's what I do.
There's plenty of them on here.
Yeah, exactly. I mentioned you saying about that, Zach. Is he the one who is mates with them Coles? I don't know who the Coles are, babe.
I don't know.
I've no idea who the Coles are. Like I said, I've not been on TikTok for a good year or so I'm really behind.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, tonight's been interesting. It doesn't matter how it was delivered. The facts are the facts, and he's still a wrong. Exactly. Well, this is the point. I was delivering the message, but nobody was getting it, and I can't argue with stupid, quite frankly. So you know, the screenshots were there. I've got messages upon messages that I still can't put out because I need to go through them and edit out names and whatever because of social media things like harassment, you know. Like, you can't just
There's
post out
guidelines, isn't there?
screenshots. Yeah, you can't. It doesn't work like that. Like, the whole point of me coming live tonight was telling you exactly what I've got, exactly what's been said. And I tried to do that and it just went left. So, sorry, it is what it is.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Well,
know
my
you
darling, I'm
will.
going to love you and leave you.
All right, Evie, no worries. Thank you so much.
And I shall give you a message, all right, my darling?
All right, thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. I've given you a follow
No
back as
problem.
well.
Well, inbox me anytime you want to, Pat, you know what I mean?
I will do.
Anytime.
Thank you so much. I
Okay,
appreciate you.
sweetheart.
All right,
Good night, everybody. Good
night.
night.
Oh, I feel so much better after doing this, to be honest with you. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, really. It is what it is. It's exposures don't just involve drama and dragging people through unnecessary shit. That's not what I'm about anymore. I'm coming off now, but I'll send you a follow. Yeah, sure, no worries, Daniel. No problem. Thank you, I appreciate the support. So anyway, oh fucking hell, is it 20 to 12? I'm gonna be fucking so dead tomorrow morning. This is a joke. I never expected it to be this long either. So yeah, it is what it is. Oh right, sorry, I've had you here for ages as well. look, all I can go do is keep going through this stuff, and then it's just gonna have to get posted out. I'm probably gonna have to do videos and stuff. Good night, Daniel, take care. And also I need to start booking in my readings again, because I'm not wasting much more time on this shit. But yeah, it'll go out some way or another. Love you, Laura. Yeah, Laura, I could do with you, to be honest with you. I need to, I thought I was being clever by doing it by myself, but I clearly need someone to help me. I'm more concerned about where the fuck this phone's gone, because I've got some Bitcoin on there that I really could do without not losing. You know, I will do. Bloom. That is you, isn't it? Yeah, it is Bloom. Yeah, just bear with me, alright? It's all gonna come, bit by bit. I'm gonna jump off now, because I need to fucking get in, well, actually, I need to make sure Doug's stuff's sorted for tonight, and I need to get in bed. But, yeah, just bear with me, alright? I'm doing my best. That's all I can do at the moment.